About an hour before you're ready to serve Christmas dinner, it's time to cook the final dishes and make the finishing touches. First, I'm getting Mum to help cook my chilli and turmeric roasted potatoes. This dish is another twist on tradition. It gives the potatoes a lovely colour, and their spicy kick helps complement and lift the whole Christmas meal. We're just going to do, again, a little twist to the potatoes.
Are we doing these in goose fat, are we?
No.
Oh, God.
Goose fat. So we're going to do a really nice, lightly spiced roast potato, OK? Little chilli flake.
Chilli?
Yeah, chilli flake. Just to put a little bit of heat in there.
For the Christmas lunch?
Yep, chilli flake and a little bit of turmeric.
I can't believe you're doing roast potatoes with chilli.
Now, would you be so kind just to give them a little cut? Cut the peeled potatoes into quarters and put into salted cold water. In they go. OK. Bring them up to the boil and simmer for around 8 minutes. Drain and let them steam. Then season with salt and pepper. On there. And just a little teaspoon of chilli flake.
Oh.
No?
That's the sort of thing I would make for supper on a Saturday night or something like that, you know?
Really? Chilli flakes in. Add a teaspoon of turmeric. Turmeric is a member of the ginger family. It stains the potatoes a wonderful golden colour and adds a lovely earthy taste. Next, drizzle in a little olive oil and shake to coat them. Just let them roll round. Yeah. That smells nice.
Beautiful.
And could you get me the stuffing, please, from the fridge? Put in a preheated baking tray with extra olive oil and cook at 200 degrees Celsius for about 40 minutes. Give it a little shake to make sure they don't stick. And then I'll just stick the stuffing, thank you, Mum, on top, yeah? Now, that will take roughly about the same time as potatoes. Stuffing in, potatoes done. Nice. Why don't you go play with the kids? Because I work long and unsociable hours throughout the year, I really look forward to catching up with friends and family during the Christmas holidays. It's a time to be sociable, parties, drinks, guests dropping by, and having a warming jug of aromatic mulled wine and some spiced nuts on hand really puts everyone in the Christmas spirit. Love that sound. Christmas is here. Mulled wine is a real Christmas classic, but I'm going to give it a modern 21st century twist. First, pour red wine into a pan and gently heat. Now, I'm going to make a fragrant bouquet garni. Basically, a really nice aromatic tea bag. Muslin cloth, absolutely perfect for this. If you haven't got muslin cloth, a brand new jade cloth is just as good. Now, first off, cardamom pods. They are incredibly aromatic and, more importantly, gives it a really nice, dense, spicy flavour. Next, add a pinch of cloves. Cloves are dried flower buds and add a lovely pungent sweet flavour. Then drop in a couple of star anise, which adds an aniseed note. A cinnamon stick. Cinnamon sticks are made from the bark of trees native to Sri Lanka. Break one in and this gives a warm, sweet spice to the wine. Lemongrass. So this makes it slightly Asian-y, a little bit more sort of exciting, but gives a really nice light twist to the wine. And all I'm going to do first is just press down on the lemongrass. And what that does, it starts to release all that oil and flavour. Once it's crushed, just cut it over the muslin cloth. Once all your spices are in, fold up the muslin cloth and tie tightly. And look, that is like a little miniature perfect chef's pillow into the wine. Next, add orange zest. Twist. Then cut the orange into wedges and pop those in too. To sweeten the wine, put in a tablespoon of demerara sugar. Next, stem ginger. Gives the mulled wine a little bit of a sort of kick. Almost like that really nice sort of ginger beer aftertaste at the back of your throat. Finally, a couple of tablespoons of the ginger syrup, and then simply heat the wine gently for 4 to 5 minutes to infuse all the fantastic flavours. But don't let it boil or the alcohol will evaporate. And to go with that, the most amazing spiced nuts. I love nuts, so I'm using Brazils, almonds, walnuts, and hazelnuts. And then finally, pistachios. Lovely. A really nice festive mix. As the nuts toast, they start to release their natural oils. Then add a couple of pinches of salt. And then just let them lightly toast. Once the nuts start to colour, add half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, which is made from ground chilies. Then sprinkle in half a teaspoon of paprika and mild the spice made from dried pimentos for sweetness and depth. And now you can see the nuts absorbing all that wonderful flavour. Absolutely delicious. Finally, put in a sprig of rosemary. Give the pan a good toss to make sure all the nuts are thoroughly coated and they're done. My next chef's secret is don't waste food. Christmas is a really expensive time, but with a little understanding and finesse, you can use up every edible part of your Christmas shopping, just like we do in my restaurant kitchens. Otherwise, it's money down the drain. Soups are one of the secrets in a chef's arsenal for delivering amazing flavour whilst watching the pennies. My next recipe for sumptuous pumpkin soup uses the whole pumpkin, the leftover ham stock, and I'm getting the kids involved, toasting the pumpkin seeds as a snack. Nothing goes to waste in my kitchen. But most importantly of all, the soup tastes absolutely delicious. And with the addition of sautéed wild mushrooms, it's fit to serve in my 3 Michelin-star restaurant. Right, listen, I need some help. Okay, we're gonna make the most amazing pumpkin soup. Feel?
That's heavy.
It's very heavy, but it is going to be absolutely delicious, right? Now, you can always tell, okay, if it's ripe. Little bang on there. What does that sound like?
Drums.
Drums, that's right. And if you push your thumb in there, it should be just a little bit soft, right at the bottom of the root.
Yeah.
Right, first of all, we're going to cut it in half. And very carefully, just cut through. I'm using a French pumpkin, but these versatile vegetables come in all shapes and sizes and colours. At this time of year, their nutty sweetness is ideal for warming soups, curries and roasts. Wait and see what happens when we open this up. Wow. Oh. Right, Holly, that's for you. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit gory, OK? You get your hands and you scrape the seeds out.
I like getting messy.
Rub them together and just give them a little clean. Nice and gently. Good. Yeah? Nice. Look at that.
Yuck.
What do you mean, yuck? Come on, Holly. That's it, into the water. Now, once the seeds are out, we're going to toast them in the oven as a little snack. So this is a really nice way of not wasting anything. Get your fingers right in there, Tilly. There you go. Boo. Once the pumpkin seeds are out, score the flesh to help it roast and absorb flavour. Season and add a generous amount of rosemary. Take the garlic, rub around the outside so it perfumes the inside. Then add a large glug of olive oil. And as the garlic roasts with the rosemary, its sweet, almost buttery, nutty taste will mellow and flavour the pumpkin. All the seeds done?
Yeah, almost.
Good. After the pumpkin seeds have been cleaned, dry and season them, ready for the oven. Now they're going to roast in the oven for about 45 to 50 minutes. Well done. Good. And wait and smell the house in about 5 minutes' time. Tray, please, Holly. So, beautiful. Straight in. Right, well done. Big question. Have you wrapped Mummy's present yet?
No.
Let's go. I'll give you a hand, quickly. God, that garlic smells amazing. Holly! Tilly! Where's Holly?
She's gone to a party.
She's gone to a party. Oh, no. Any boys there?
I don't know.
Oh, you're so diplomatic. Right. Look, they are now toasted. Hear that? Right, have a little taste of one of those. Nice?
Yeah.
But look at this. Wow. That looks amazing. And that is your roasted pumpkin. Now, you put the spoon down the side, okay?
Yeah.
Scooping out all that lovely
Pumpkin.
roast pumpkin. We don't waste anything. Hear that skin? All into the centre. Roasting a pumpkin intensifies the rich, sweet flavour of its flesh, which is lovely for soups, but also great as a filling for ravioli or making a delicious mash with butter, nutmeg and salt and pepper. That's the pumpkin done. Now, what I want you to do is get these mushrooms here and just peel them lengthways, okay, onto the plate. Okay, and I'll get my onion chopped. Olive oil in, okay?
Yeah.
Nice and generous with the olive oil, because I want this soup to be really nice and velvety. Onions in. And then scoop out that wonderful garlic that's been roasted on the pumpkin. Lovely. A little bit of nutmeg on top of the onions. Onions, garlic, nutmeg, yeah? And now the pumpkin.
Wow.
See that?
Yeah.
I knew it'd come in handy somewhere. This little baby is for you. There you go. Perfect. Now, I want you just to grate some parmesan like that for me, okay? Just so I can start roasting off the parmesan as well, so we get this really nice, rich, delicious pumpkin. Parmesan's brilliant for enriching this soup. Its mellow caramel flavour and saltiness provide a lovely balance to the sweet pumpkin. Now what I want you to do, let's tip all that in there, okay? Yeah, good. Look at that now. That, smell that. Roasted, sort of cheesy, rosemary, garlicky, yeah, olive oily, beautiful. So far, nothing's gone to waste. We've used the whole pumpkin. Now I'm going to add the stock my ham was cooked in.
It smells of cinnamon.
It does smell of cinnamon, doesn't it? It smells Christmassy. Delicious.
Very Christmassy.
That's just from cooking our ham. Bring that up to the boil, and we'll let that cook out for 10 minutes. Cream, really important that it's boiling when the cream goes in. Okay, you'll see the colour lightening. So that's going to give it a really nice, rich, creamy taste. Okay, now we're going to saute the mushrooms. A little bit of olive oil in there, yeah? Get nice and hot. We'll go first with the trompette de l'amour. In you go. Good girl. Then the pied de mouton in. And then finally, chanterelle. Nice, lovely. I want you to put a little bit of butter in there. Off we go. Good girl. A little bit of butter there. Nice. I love the deep, complex flavour of wild mushrooms. But if you can't get them, chestnut or filled mushrooms still deliver great taste. Mushrooms work really well with pumpkin because they have a warm, earthy flavour that complements the pumpkin beautifully. So, mushrooms into the centre. Yeah?
Yeah.
From there, we get the parmesan and just peel nice, long layers. Watch very carefully. Look, just sit that on top. And the parmesan helps to season the mushroom and really give off an amazing flavour. Okay. We're going to blend the soup, and all we're going to do is half fill the blender so the soup gets really nicely aerated. Now, this is a bit of a naughty chef's trick. A little knob of butter in there, just in top. So when it blends, it gets really nice and smooth. Lid on, onto the blender, and we'll just pulse it on and off first. Nice. Wow. And this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Just one side of the bowl. So that's Daddy's portion. This little bit is yours. Now, a little taste. Blow it gently.
Yum.
Well done.